3 grand slams down, and the final act, the dazzling US Open, is just over the horizon. But as the curtain closed on the grass court season with Jannik Sinner's Wimbledon triumph, one man quietly owned the turf: Taylor Fritz. The American blazed through grass in 2025 with a tour-best 13-2 record, the only man to claim multiple titles on the surface, Stuttgart and Eastbourne. Per Opta, Fritz made history as the first American to advance to 3 ATP grass court semifinals in a single season and the first to reach the Wimbledon semifinals since John Isner did so 7 years ago. And Wimbledon heartbreak aside, Taylor Fritz's biggest strength has now turned him into the undeniable king of grass. Ranked number 4 in the PAF ATP rankings, Taylor Fritz stormed through the Stuttgart field like a man on a mission. Firing down 45 aces across 4 matches, Fritz barely flinched. He faced just 4 break points all week, 2 in his opener and 2 more in the next round. He steamrolled past 4th seed Felix Auger-Aliassime in the semifinals before silencing Alexander Zverev 6-3, 7-6-0 in the ATP 250 final. Riding that high, Fritz kept the fire burning through the grass swing, bagging his 10th career title in Eastbourne and punching through to his first Wimbledon semifinal. At 6'5", dominance on delivery isn't just a trait for Fritz, it's his trademark. He leads the ATP Tour in first serve points won this season and ranks 3rd in aces, trailing only Jakub Mensik and Riley Opelka. Fritz has built a reputation as a server you simply can't read. His serve was an untouchable force at the Boss Open in Stuttgart, where he went unbroken across 43 service games. That kind of precision earned him June's Stella Artois ATP Perfect Serve Award, beating out Giovanni Pesci-Pericard and Corentin Moutet with fan votes backing his magic from the line. But his excellence didn't stop at his serve. His returns were just as lethal. Take his Wimbledon battle against the towering Giovanni Pesci-Pericard, who smashed a tournament record 153 miles per hour serve. It was faster than the previous 148 miles per hour mark set by Taylor Dent in 2010. But Fritz didn't blink. Not only did he return the serve, he won the point, proving again that his mental strength matches his technical firepower. That match was a war. Pesci-Pericard took the first 2 sets, but Fritz clawed back to even the score. The match hung at 7-6-6, 7-6, 8, 4-6, 7-6-6, before being suspended due to the Wimbledon night curfew. Fritz's composure under pressure turned what could have been a disaster into yet another chapter of gritty brilliance. Still, the grass season ended with a sting. Despite his thunderous performance, Fritz's dream of playing a Wimbledon final slipped away at the semifinal stage. It was a heartbreak, no doubt, but also a season that proved Taylor Fritz is no longer just knocking on greatness. He's already in the room. Taylor Fritz reveals missed chance against Alcaraz at Wimbledon. After a heartbreaking end to his Wimbledon campaign, Taylor Fritz was left rueing the one that got away. His semi-final showdown against Carlos Alcaraz was a war of nerves and razor-thin margins. "I had my chances, for sure," said the 27-year-old. "I definitely feel like good looks in those points in the tiebreaker to force a 5th. Trailing 2-4 in the 4th set tiebreak, Fritz surged ahead 6-4 and stood just 1 point away from forcing a 5th set. But just as momentum swung his way, unforced errors crept in and Alcaraz pounced. The Spaniard turned the tide with 4 blistering points to seal the deal, ending Fritz's dream with ruthless efficiency. Fritz was crushed in the moment, visibly shaken by the sudden shift. "I felt like, obviously, in hindsight can say all the things I should have done on those points, but realistically, yeah, I should have been able to get one of them, force a 5th. It wasn't a blowout, it was a heartbreak, carved out over inches, not miles." Still, Fritz didn't walk away empty-handed. He threw everything at the world number 2, pushing him with 80% success on his first serve and a fighting spirit that never blinked. The world number 4 showed grit and class, making Alcaraz earn every point. "I thought that I played a good match," said the 2024 US Open finalist. "Couple hiccups, first game of the match, and then in the third set, but the second and the fourth I definitely did exactly what I set out to do and play how I was trying, how I wanted to play.